This is Sister Sandy of Soul Wisdom International. She and Brother Jahi enjoying the outdoors, and I'm stuck in the house, in the studio, dealing with the computer. But I will be in their locations next week, and so one of them are going to have to cover down and be in the studio and take on this particular task. But Sister Sandy, we're talking with Brother Ernest and Brother Kareem. So I don't know how much have you heard any parts of it.
I'm gonna have to listen to the replay, Sister Shireen.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's why I just wanted to know if I need to recap you. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. So as we were speaking with Brother Ernest and Brother Kareem about their different ventures, and one is in animation, and the other one is a young 11-year-old farmer um, who is also a distributor of the Final Call. So he has shared with us his vision for what it is that he is doing as a young farmer. She's outside, so it looks like her screen froze. So she may or may not be able to give a full interview. It looks great. Outside looks wonderful. I want to get out there. You there? Okay. So yeah, yes, ma'am. Praises due to Allah. So you're muted. Yeah. Yeah, you are muted. Take your mute off.
It's a lot of background noise, but I hear you.
Oh, okay. Okay, yes, ma'am. That's fine. So just wanted to, did you want to give any comments or anything? Do you have any questions that you wanted to ask? I'll put it on full screen so you can see everyone. Brother Ernest over here is the animator for NTP Cartoons. So when I met him, I was screaming, excited. He's also has open opportunities for writers like myself. He offers the service of providing animation, illustration. Do you do children books as well, Brother Ernest?
No, ma'am, not currently, but we look to get to that in the near future.
Okay, yes, sir. So you just do the animation.
That's correct. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yes, sir. So in his company, Negative to Positive is looking for writers to and also voiceovers. He has a group of young students working with him doing voiceovers for their characters. So that's something that we have been looking for a minute. At least I have been looking for. So I am excited and looking forward to the opportunity to possibly working with him and giving some content to you all. Brother Jai, he's trying to call me the content master. I don't know about all of that, but I'm looking forward to giving you all the content of what is produced with the collaboration of Focus on the Children and NTP Cartoons. So that's exciting. And then Brother Kareem, the farmer, who is a gardener, he has a cabbage and what you say you have cabbage?
Cabbage, strawberries.
Oh, the strawberries. How can I forget strawberries? Cabbage, strawberries. And what else?
Broccoli, bell peppers.
Where is Brother Kareem located?
Pasco, Washington.
Say it once again.
Pasco, Washington.
Oh, do you ship out your fruits and vegetables? Do you ship them?
No, ma'am.
You don't.
I told him I'm gonna have to meet him halfway. He's gonna have to meet me in Chicago.
That's right. That is awesome, beloved. Did we talk about how he got interested in the business of agriculture?
We did not. So you go right ahead.
Yes, sir. Please share with us what made you interested in agriculture.
Well, I see the store-bought foods and I see how it's contained with so many chemicals and pesticides, and me and my family, we created a garden so that we can have natural food that doesn't have any chemicals and any needles injected before even a plant is grown. So it takes a lot of work, but I would I would rather have a lot of do a lot of work for fruits and vegetables that will give you more nutrients, more energy, and it tastes better than than going to the store. And actually, since we have a garden right in our backyard, we don't have to spend any gas money so that we can go to the store.
Wow, that is phenomenal. That is phenomenal. That you be at such a young age concerned about the things that could be very harmful in your food. That is phenomenal. What do you expect the future to bring with you, um, with your farming? Would you like to expand, or is it just something that you're wanting to just do for your family?
Well, actually, that is the career I want to do when I get older. I want to have a farm so that for like at least some acres and some tractors and things like that. So I want to have a farm where like the but it's not gonna be so that I can take it to the store where they put it in chemicals. I want to make a farm where it's all organic, the true organic way of buying. Because when you go to, it might say organic, but how do you know it's really organic? And if you want the more organic, more natural stuff, they put it at a higher price so that when you don't want to spend that much money that day, you either have to get one or two or very little of the organic, or you could get a lot of the pesticide short life stuff. It may grow faster and be more convenient so that you can just go to the store and buy it, but it's not as healthy and nutrient and fruity and yummy and delicious as
That is, oh my God,
No,
Sister
Sister Sandy, he told us about an experiment he had done.
Yes.
But no, not today. So he can share that.
Oh, yes, please share that.
So I went in my refrigerator because this was last year, so it wasn't like 30 years ago. So it was last year, and we had got a tomato from the store. So I had took the tomato that we got from the store, and I compared it to a tomato that was fully grown from my garden, and I noticed that the one in the store bought was more red and bigger than my grown tomato.
That is phenomenal. So you're a scientist as well, I see.
But
I see.
tell her what you found out when you compared the strawberries.
So
Oh,
the
yeah.
strawberries actually. So we went to go buy some strawberries one time, and so I ate one of the store bought strawberries, and I know that even the big ones that are most likely supposed to have more juice and stuff. I noticed it was more strawberry than it was juicy and yummy. But my strawberries were juicy and yummy and good and delicious.
Sister Shireen, I think you might have a co-author for a book coming out with
I know.
Brother Ernest doing you all's illustration. I just feel that this is so beautiful to have our beloved brother Kareem sharing with us insights, and it's sharing information with adults that we don't even realize. So thank you so much for your sharing. It's truly an honor to have had you on this show today. Brother Ernest, I actually have a few questions for you.
Yes, ma'am.
You muted again, Sandy.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I wanted that airplane to go by a little bit.
Oh, okay. Yes,
yes, ma'am. So I'm looking behind you. That's such a beautiful green screen that you have with your animations and Muslim children. Oh my God. Sister Shireen had a hard time finding somebody that could illustrate from the eye that we are wanting to have illustrated. Do you use a specific software when you are doing your caricatures for the individuals that are in different books? Do you use a specific software, or do you freelance it out first? What's that process that you go through to create your characters?
Well, first we freelance it. Now with Sister Shireen's characters, they already have a certain look. So if she wants to continue that look, then we can just take that and go right into the program. But if say we're starting from scratch, then we'll freelance. We'll come out, meet with whoever has the idea, and then there are different styles of art. So, for example, something you may be familiar with, like the style that you may see on Fox Network versus style you may see on Cartoon Network, different formats, different ways of drawing the same character. So we'll start off freehand, get that down, and then we can use Photoshop and a number of other programs to actually put it in a digital format to get it ready for animation.
Is this the career that you started out with, or is this something that evolved over time when you realized that you were really pretty good at this thing?
It evolved. It evolved. I was working on what I call the plantation, and wanting to have more free time and do my passion. I started off as more of a musician, playing the keyboard and that kind of thing, making music for different artists, and then marrying the two. So as I learned the art program and learning that how to utilize both platforms, we just put them together. And then my wife's sister Lily, she is the voiceover of Miss Muhammad. Wonderful talent. I'm blessed that she happens to be so good at what she does. So we use all of our arrows, so to say, and put them all together.
That is just truly phenomenal. Do you do any anime characters?
I personally don't, but there are artists that I know, like my sister, who is good at anime, that style of art, that Asian style of art that's very popular, and it can be done. It absolutely can be done.
Beautiful. My daughter is into anime, so I definitely want to get contact information and make sure you all leave your contact information, because I like to surprise her with a draft or something. She would just like be blown away. That's just amazing. That's just amazing. Well, what you do, it definitely takes an eye. It really takes skill to be able to bring to life. I mean, you are taking someone's vision, what's in their head, and bringing it to life on paper so that they can share a story. I mean, I just think that it's phenomenal. I just think it's outstanding. I really, really do, to be able to do that. And I commend you both. Thank you all so much for answering my questions. That was all that I had for now, Sister Shireen.
Yes, ma'am. Is Brother Tony coming in? Sister Sandy?
Yes, ma'am. I was actually looking to see if he had come in yet.
Okay. I don't see him yet. I don't see him yet. So if you can reach out to him, because we are at 7-Eleven. We are at 7-Eleven. You remember? So you want to try to get him on, Sister Sandy? And yes, sir, brother Kareem has a question.
Well, yeah, 2 days ago, I picked a bucket full of strawberries from my garden, and today these
You have one to show?
handpicked.
Oh my! Look at that, Sister Sandy! Wow!
Wow.
I wish I could just get over there
Good
like
job.
right now. They look great.
And they
Wow!
taste delicious.
Do they really? Oh my God, they look delicious. So you know, brother Kareem, I have a question with regards to that. I tried to grow strawberries, and I wasn't successful. I have grown many different things, but I was not successful with the strawberries. So I'm not sure what I did, but I was using these cinder blocks, and I had the strawberries planted into the cinder blocks. They did grow, but I didn't bear any fruit. So what advice would you give to me? Um, I've grown different squashes. I've had zucchini and yellow squash. I've had cucumbers, tomatoes, peppers, various types of peppers, um, all the various herbs, at least 7 different herbs. But the strawberries, I did not. I even grew cantaloupe and watermelon and learned a lot about that whole process. So that was great, but the strawberries did not. I didn't do well. So what kind of advice you give me? Because your strawberries.
Well, one thing I know with strawberries are they like to spread out. So
And I had them contained in cinder blocks, so that was a mistake, huh?
So we have an open, like a big area, and so we thought so actually those strawberries that I have in my backyard.
Excuse me, beloved brother Kareem. I apologize. He's in, Sister Shireen.
Oh, okay, yes, ma'am. So,
Go right ahead, beloved.
Go ahead.
So the strawberry we had them for 3 years now. 3, maybe 4 years. But
you were saying that you have this large area.
Yes, we have it's big enough for them to run because they shoot out runners.
Okay.
So you want to make sure, I would say, they have enough room for because the runners, think of it as a newborn baby.
Okay.
So the 2 and 3-year-old strawberries, they are like the adults. And when the runners come out, they are making like little plants. So they make little plants. And actually we thought they were just gonna stay in the area where we planted them. Well, actually, they spread because we have other stuff growing in that same area, and so the runners are actually spreading out to where the other plants and vegetables are.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to do a little more extensive study on them. I learned from growing the watermelon and the cantaloupe that the cantaloupe was stronger than the watermelon. That was my surprise. Any surprises that you have learned in your gardening experience?
Well, one thing I would say that is a surprise was I didn't think they would make any runners.
You didn't think they would make what?
I didn't think they would make runners.
Okay.
The tiny plants. So that actually was a surprise to me. And also, another thing about strawberry, they're perennials.
They're perennials. So they come back.
So they can grow. They come back. So that's why we had our strawberries for 3 years now.
Oh wow!
They're making some delicious strawberries.
He said they're making some delicious strawberries. So you love to actually dine on your crop. Thank you so much for sharing. We're going to bring in our next guest. Sister Sandy, would you bring him in?
Absolutely. All right, Brother Tony. This is my blood brother, my oldest sibling. We cannot see you. If you would look on your phone and click to see if you have a video so that we can see your face.
Yeah, and his camera is open. I think he has something over. He must have something over the camera that's blocking it.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
Hold
on. Okay, so we can hear you. Awesome.
Yeah, we can hear, and we would be able to see if he didn't have. He must have something over the camera part.
Okay. Well, while we wait on him to, I'm sorry.
There's nothing on that. You can't see me now.
Are you in a dark room?
I'm right here at the light. Really? Hold up.
Do you have a case over your phone or something?
No, I took the case off.
You took the case off, and you have the camera directed at you?
Yes, I do.
Interesting. Because it shows on our end that your camera is activated. However, what we see is black.
Oh my God.
It's called technology.
Yeah, indeed.
Hey, I know about this, but Sandy, you should have called me on the other phone, but
okay, you know what? You can log in from the other phone. You can hang up and call back in from the other phone if you want to.
The thing is, I didn't download. I have to download that app.
Oh, okay. I see.
Trying to see what's going on here. Wait a minute, maybe.
All right.
How about this?
Okay, we saw something. We did see something.
Is your video off?
No, it's on.
Because I can easily turn off my video.
Oh, that's what that is.
So
you turned your video off.
There on my computer, there is a button called stop video and then start video. So are you blocking the screen where you're holding your app?
No, I'm not.
Okay, he'll come back. Sister Shereen.
He'll come back. Yes, ma'am.
Sister Anissa has a question for Brother Ernest, and the question is, are you able to take let me make sure I get the question right. Are you able to convert her book, Jules to Jana, into a cartoon? Do they convert books into animation?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We're able to do all of that. Absolutely.
Beautiful. All right, Sister Anissa, I pray Allah you got your answer. And if you have another question, you're welcome to send it right on in.
Brother Ernest, as a business owner since 2011, what are 2 or 3 of the major challenges that you have, especially being in what I'm calling a non-traditional industry for black people? What are 2 or 3 of the major challenges that you face?
One certainly is time management, because drawing is not that difficult. But when it comes to the processes in between, the rigging process and that kind of thing, those are very labor intensive pieces. So it causes us to have to be very mindful about our time. Whereas before, if I'm just punching a clock, I can wait to the last moment to do a lot of things, punch the clock and then go home. But having to do this for myself, the struggle or the sacrifice element is there are times when you're not going to be able to just get as much sleep as you would like to. You know, you need to get up and make things happen. And then when people start to look for the cartoon and expect certain work to be done, then we have to buckle down and make that happen. So that's definitely one. Other than that, the details, the little nuances, because a lot of people may not realize how many little subtleties are involved in media, music, cartoons, etc., movies. So we pay close attention to those different things to make sure that our audience is getting the quality work and not getting any trash, no subliminal messages, none of that kind of stuff. And we have to pay close attention to those things to make sure that everybody gets what they ask for.
Wonderful. Now, on the business side too, who's your market? Who are you supplying your services to?
Well, with this first cartoon, it's a little more specific, but it's not limited to the Nation of Islam. But our business market really is everybody. You know, we want to make sure, well, everybody that has not been able to see themselves in media form. So our children, Black children, brown children, you know, primarily we don't get represented well, or we don't see a lot of times where we are the main characters or without being a supporting character or without being playing some type of buffoon kind of role. So we wanted to put our positive image before the world. And that's really what we did on the business side.
Okay, Brother Tony was back in, but his video was still blank. And I think he went back out.
Yes, ma'am.
And brother Kareem has a question. Yes, sir.
Yes, I have a question for Brother Ernest.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
But thank you so much, brother Kareem, for helping to troubleshoot Brother Tony and helping him to get his video.
Yes, thank you so much.
Awesome.
Yes, my dad's kind of tech savvy, so I just picked it.
Oh, your dad is tech savvy. Okay, and you picked up some things. That's wonderful. Yes. So go ahead with your question, brother Kareem.
So what I was wondering was, has anyone made you like think about your career or try to have you change it?
Well, no, sir, not in trying to change it. But I think people have thought and have talked to me about the career and asked, you know, where are you trying to go with it? Why do you want to do cartoons? And my answer to them was that children need something to watch. A lot of children watch something. And for parents and for educators, when children leave school and come home, there's a gap in time. If they're not going to read a good book, then they need to be watching something that has value. And so that's how I kind of answered that question.
Yes, sir. It's just, I was just wondering because when I was younger, when I went to be a farmer, most people would ask me what I want to be when I grow up. Sometimes they would try to change my career and give me other examples of what I can be. But now that I've got older, now my comeback is everyone needs to eat. So
beautiful.
I like that. I really do.
That's a good comeback. I have a question for you, brother Kareem. For clarification, what's the name of your city? Pesco?
Pasco, Washington.
Pasco, right, right. It's not a suburb of Seattle. As a matter of fact, as you told us, it's 3 to 4 hours away from Seattle, right? Your Pasco is in the southeast corner of Washington State. You're probably closer to Idaho than you are to Seattle, right?
Yes, it's 3 to 4 long hours to
It's a long hours. So what's the population of that area, and what's the black population of that area, and how did y'all wind up there? That's what I want to ask your mother and father.
Well, long story short, my dad worked at Hanford. So we just
Worked at where?
The Hanford facility.
Okay.
Nuclear plant. He used to be a
okay.
engineer. So we just happen to stay over here for some reason. But the population here is 2% black.
2%.
It's
that's probably your family, right?
I love his laugh, so full of life. Oh my God, it's beautiful.
It's 75% Hispanic. And then
I'm sorry. What's the Hispanic population?
75%.
75%. Okay.
Yes, and then
Wow.
15% white.
Wow.
And then the rest of like everyone else in Pasco, it's just like I would say there's more Hispanics than anything.
That's 75%. That's the overwhelming majority. So your customers are mostly Hispanics then, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. Now that's diversifying your market right there. That's what I'm talking about. And the reception, how is the reception from a community? Because all of us are in major cities or near major cities, so we're spoiled, in the sense that like we're in Atlanta. Atlanta has 6.5 million people metropolitan. The city of Atlanta is only about 450,000, but 6.5 million people metropolitan. So everywhere you look, there's gonna be some black people, no matter where you go. Whole heap of black folk. So being in your area though, that's different. How have you adjusted to that? Because you weren't born there, right? You were born in the South, I believe.
Yes. No. I was born in the Kennewick Hospital.
And where?
In the Kennewick Hospital.
Where is that?
It's
that's in Washington.
Yeah, it's by Pasco because we live in the Tri-Cities, which is Pasco,
right,
and Richmond.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you were born there. I thought you were born somewhere else and y'all moved there when you were younger. Okay, so your transition probably hasn't been that bad because you grew up there, right? You grew up there, so you know a lot of the people, you know the area.
I made actually most of my friends are Hispanic.
Yes, sir. Okay. Beautiful.
What do they feel about your gardening? Do they get to try some of your fruits and vegetables?
Well, actually, long story short, I used to have a friend, and he used to have friends, and one time I invited them if they wanted to help with the garden. And so in exchange, of course, we gave them some strawberries.
Oh, they got the strawberries as payment.
Got the strawberries. Okay.
Yes.
So how did they?
We
What did they say about the experience?
Well, to me, I would say just observing. I would say, they hadn't really experienced such hard gardening. Yeah, that.
So they had not experienced such hard work before, right?
Yes, yes,
But they enjoyed the strawberries, right?
yes, they enjoyed the strawberries.
Awesome. Brother Tony is on, Brother Jahi. I just think we just won't have video, but I think we have audio. Brother Tony, you can hear us?
Sister Shireen, we're gonna pull him back up in on another show. Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna pull him in on another show and try to figure out what happened with that video. We had video before. I don't know what happened with it, so
Yes,
we'll
ma'am.
work
No
that
problem.
piece out.
No problem. So wonderful. I'm excited about the opportunity to work with both of you at some point. I want to meet Brother Kareem midway to get some strawberries. And he had his headphones out, so he put them back in. I have to say that again. I'm looking forward to meeting Brother Kareem midway for some strawberries. So we have to schedule a time to meet up in Chicago somewhere.
Well, see,
So when do you plan on getting your driver's license?
Wait, hold up, Sister Shireen. Brother Kareem, I hear you've been growing strawberries. I ain't heard you say one time that you've been sharing some of them strawberries. Now, you can't keep these good strawberries for yourself, Brother Kareem. Please share some.
He said he gave his friends who came to help him.
Yeah, 2 or 3 strawberries. We talking about a little crate full, Brother Kareem.
Oh, you are okay?
I want at least a crate full.
Oh, we don't do
Not the case, but a crate. Me and Sister Shireen can share that piece. We can share that.
Well,
we want to make strawberry daiquiris and
they're
you
so
know,
good.
banana, strawberry, pineapple shakes, and you know.
Well, they're so good. Half of them might be gone the time you.
We gotta teach you to share, brother. With your FOI manners, sir. Praise be to Allah. We are excited, and we're gonna figure out a way to get to juicing and shipping those juices across seas. How about that?
Across seas.
Yes. Don't you think that's possible?
Well,
All these beverage companies shipping drinks.
That is one of the things I want to do when I actually have my farm. I want to be able to distribute the best of fruits and vegetables.
Excellent.
Stores, and I want to be able to ship, because actually I want to go to because I want to travel.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually made up my mind on where I want to have my farm.
Oh, really?
It's going to be on either Africa, or Asia. So
okay.
So
How many acres do you want?
I want at least maybe 10, 20 acres.
Okay. That's what we say now. Remember when I first did my farm layout?
Okay. You know, Brother Ernest is sitting on that about that many acres of land.
And the more I started learning about agriculture and farming and the land that's needed, I had to multiply that times 10 just to get halfway to a point of being able to to be able to produce the amount of product that is needed to serve our people. So the more you learn about how much land it takes to grow enough wheat, for example, to service even the area that you live in, you will expand that number.
Yes, and I just want to say this real quick. I am still deciding on whether or not I want to have animals, because I looked it up, and one cow needs at least like 3 acres.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm still deciding on that, whether or not
You're gonna have cows.
do, because see, if I have cows and chickens, yes, I can have some eggs and some milk. But see, whenever there's a convenience, there's always an inconvenience.
The wisdom. You heard that, Brother
Right.
Joey?
So the convenience of
Got
having
it.
a garden in my backyard, all I have to do is walk to my garden and pick some fruits and vegetables. The inconvenience is I have to go weed it, make sure it has enough nutrients and all this kind of stuff. So that's another thing I learned. When there's a convenience, there's always an inconvenience.
You know, Brother Kareem, Brother Ernest is sitting on the amount of land that you're talking about. Brother Ernest, do you have livestock on your land? And how many acres are you sitting on?
We have 18 acres of land where we are, and currently we do not have any livestock. We had some horses in a cow, but we don't have them right now.
Okay. All right. So see that's very, very attainable. Very obtainable for each. So, Brother Ernest, did you give your contact information for those like Sister Anissa and others who have books or have ideas, and now they're thinking, "Oh, I can turn that into a cartoon, or animation?" Do you have contact? Did you share your contact information so they can be in contact with you?
I believe I did, but here it is, ntpcartoons.com, and the email is ntpcartoons@gmail.com.
Okay, fantastic. And we want to thank, I apologize, I should have did it at the beginning of the program, but I want to thank Sister Tawan Muhammad of Indianapolis, Indiana. She is our connect. She graciously connected us to you all, to both of you. She introduced us to Brother Kareem a couple of years ago. Then when I reached out to her a couple of weeks ago for a guest on the show, she told me about you and was so happy. So thank you, Sister Tawan. If she get a chance to see this, I think she's listening. I saw a post on Facebook or text message, one of those, and she was talking about how proud she was of both of you and what you're doing. And we are too. We're honored to know that there are people among us that are actually utilizing their talents, and that's what this platform is designed to do, is to showcase the talent that's among us. So hopefully 1 or 2 more people get to know, and then that 1 or 2 will share with 1 or 2. And before you know it, you know, the propaganda of what you do is far reaching. So we're looking forward to, I just ask one thing: don't forget about us when you blow up. You know, I call on you. Don't give me that. Well, have your people contact my people.
Right.
I want a direct connect.
That's right. Don't forget about us.
I wanted to show you, Brother Ernest, Sister Anissa's books on Amazon.
Yes, please.
Muhammad on Amazon. She has been writing for the Final Call since she was 15 years old. She's in her 3rd year of college.
Oh, wow.
Working towards journalism. And this is the book that she was referring to, Jews to Jonah.
Wow.
That she would like to have animated. So she's like, her response to what you stated was, I have some work to do.
All right.
Her characters ready for and her illustrator was Mariam Muhammad.
That's beautiful work, Sister Anissa Muhammad. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. It's nation time. We got to do it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wonderful, wonderful. Um, and then of course we have let's see. We have Little Sweet Khadijah and I Am the Seed of Greatness. And we would certainly love to get your input on this.
The Seeds of Greatness book series is committed to educating young readers about the value of life through their scientific experience in a farm community. Young readers will discover nature and the economic opportunities therein, as well as learn the value of human life in comparison to agricultural life. Remember, choose life, that you and your seed may live. Get this book today.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
It's you have parts of it already animated.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. That was done by Brother Kofi Johnson.
Okay.
That is I Am the Seed of Greatness. So we're just working on some other projects, looking for additional illustrators for. Yes.
But that's excellent work, sister, and I would be honored to have a part in the project. So praise be to Allah. Let's get it done.
Let's get it done.
Let's get it done.
Yes, yes. So thank you so much for sharing, Sister Sandy. Any parting words? And what's going on?
I am just amazed.
You haven't given us the updates on Soul Wisdom.
Oh, yes. Next, no, June the 9th, we have a
My
Reiki
birthday. It's my birthday.
Yes, Sister Shireen will be in the house at that particular workshop. We will be offering her energy healing, Reiki energy healing. If there's anyone in the local area, the Atlanta area, on June the 9th, that is a Sunday at 3 p.m., we will be moving forward with our third Reiki workshop for the year. Please come join us. If you'd like to know more about what Reiki is, what energy healing is, there's a plethora of information online. Please go online. If you want more, if you have more questions after that and you're wanting to know how it can benefit your life, your family's life, those who are in your community, please reach out to me at, let's see, 404-541-0889. And you can also go on to soulwisdomintl.com. And of course, the Facebook page, Sandy Beauford, BEAUFORD, Muhammad.com. And make sure you check me out on Wednesdays on Sandy's Wednesday Corner. That's all from me, Sister Shireen, Brother Jahi. Phenomenal show. I tremendously enjoyed you, Brother Kareem, Brother Ernest, my God. Wonderful, wonderful show.
Until next time, we see you next week. We are unpacking the arts, the Ministry of Arts and Culture. So
Brother Kareem has his hand up.
Oh, yes, sir, Brother Kareem. He's gonna be our special co-host for Arts and Culture.
Please bring him back.
Yes, Brother Kareem. Go ahead, Brother Kareem.
One thing I just want to ask if I could share my screen.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. It's just why we're on here talking about business and stuff.
Right.
My mom has a website where she does children's handwriting books.
Okay.
And let me just share my screen. And so it's called Get Your Knowledge On.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that is beautiful.
I love it.
And she has handwriting books.
Okay.
She has flashcards, and she has English lesson number C1 flashcards, actual facts flashcards,
Wow.
student enrollment flashcards, and it's educational and it's fun to learn. And
it is fun.
She has cursive and print. So if you want to do it on print and cursive, and we have some laminated and some paper.
Wow, I'm glad you
Wow.
shared that. That is absolutely beautiful.
That's awesome.
This is the reason why we do this show, so that we can share with one another who we are, what we do. Um, without Mind and Money Matters live show, we wouldn't know who each other is. So may Allah continue to bless us. And if you would like to be featured on Mind and Money Matters live show, make sure you email us at mindmoneyshow@gmail.com. That's mindmoneyshow@gmail.com or mindmoneyshow.com. And you can go onto the website and use that contact. Either way, the email address is best. You send us an email and we will get back to you and see where we can fit you in next month. The whole entire month of June, we'll be dealing with the Ministry of Arts and Culture. So if you know anyone who needs to or would like to be highlighted on My Money Show, just go to mindmoneyshow@gmail.com. And the month of July is the Ministry of Education. And we look forward to bringing us information about those of us who are in business in those ministries. May Allah continue to bless you. Until next week, we'll be going into the Ministry of Arts and Culture.
One thing I just want to say before we go is we also have a children's CD.
Okay.
And on a couple tracks. So we have Self-Esteem Slogan, Allah Walk My Time, we pray 1, 2, 3, 4, ABC, or we like to have fun. We have stand up, and we have just a lot of. There's 12 tracks, and I enjoy every single one of them, and it's just fun to listen to. Sometimes we listen to it in the car while we're driving. Sometimes, one time I listened to it while I was cleaning up. So it's just multiple things.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, thank you so much for sharing. Y'all get your knowledge on. Get your knowledge on. That's GET. You are knowledgeon.com. Get your knowledge on, and there's all sorts of activities for our children to partake in. May Allah continue to bless you, and inshallah, we'll see you next week.
And actually, it doesn't just have to be for your children. Anyone can use it. So.
Oh, absolutely, because you have the actual facts and supreme wisdom up there. You definitely can all learn from that. Yes. All right, may Allah bless you. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Thank you all.
Ramadan Kareem.
Ramadan